is a labyrinth of light and shadow. Here,
but its primary weapons are engineered for combat. Dagger-like tarsals.
For the peahen, this is not a territory or a meal. But for the serpent, instinct has only one directive: the nest.
When a mother's love is the only shield against the world's most lethal assassin, can beauty and courage defy a death sentence written in venom? In an ancient Indian forest, a king surveys his kingdom. The Indian peafowl, a living jewel of iridescent blue and green, a symbol of life and breathtaking beauty. It moves with serene royalty, its magnificent train a masterpiece of natural art, each eye a hypnotic warning. But across the world, on sun-scorched African plains, a different monarch reigns. The Black Mamba. Not a king, but a specter of death. It flows across the savannah like a shadow, its coffin-shaped head raised, a living weapon tasting the air. A creature of unnerving speed and cold purpose. One, a symbol of light. The other, an agent of darkness. Separated by continents, they are nature's perfect adversaries. But what if their worlds collided? What happens when a mother's fierce love is all that stands against one of the most potent venoms on the planet? We will now dissect these two champions to find the answer. Meet the royal guard, the Indian peafowl. Standing nearly as tall as a human child, this is no delicate ornament. Its body length reaches 3.5 feet, its magnificent train can add another 5. Weighing a formidable 8 to 13 pounds, it is all dense muscle and bone. This is a heavyweight, built like a brawler, with a powerful, compact torso and thick legs designed for combat. Its arsenal is brutally effective. A sharp beak for crushing. Its primary weapons are engineered for fighting, dagger-like tarsal spurs, for inflicting deep, piercing wounds. When threatened, it erupts in a disorienting wing buffet to bludgeon an opponent. Its armor combines defense and awareness. A dense feather shield deflects blows, while panoramic vision makes a sneak attack nearly impossible. Its final defense is explosive agility, leaping vertically to evade a strike. And its opponent. The shadow of death, the Black Mamba. A creature outmeasuring the peafowl in sheer length, averaging 8 feet, with champions reaching a terrifying 14. But this length is deceptive. The mamba is an ultra-lightweight, tipping the scales at a mere 3.5 pounds. It sacrifices mass for one thing: explosive speed. Its slender, aerodynamic body is the ultimate high-performance machine, all whipcord muscle built for a single purpose. Its weapon is one of nature's most sophisticated biochemicals. 2 forward-facing, hypodermic fangs deliver a devastating cocktail of neurotoxins and cardiotoxins. One bite contains enough venom to kill 10 grown men. It delivers this payload at over 12 miles per hour. The mamba's defense is twofold. Tough, scaled skin provides a flexible coat of armor, but its greatest defense is simply not being there when the blow lands, using its legendary speed to evade any attack. The tail of the tape reveals a classic matchup. The peafowl brings advantages in weight, height, and brute force. The mamba counters with superior length, speed, and a single, fight-ending weapon. It's a battle of a heavyweight brawler against a lightweight assassin. But pure physics can't predict the outcome. To know who would win, we must understand why they would fight. The world of the Indian peafowl is a South Asian forest, a labyrinth of light and shadow. Here, life is a constant test of vigilance. The peahen patrols her territory with cautious authority, her sharp, intelligent eyes constantly scanning. Every movement is efficient, minimizing vulnerability. She is a portrait of maternal watchfulness, calm but perpetually alert, a guardian of the forest floor. Thousands of miles away, under a different sun, a different monarch reigns. The sub-Saharan savanna is the kingdom of the Black Mamba, an exposed world built for speed and ambush. Here, the solitary hunter flows through the dry grass, a ripple of silent power. It operates on pure, lethal instinct, its routine patient and methodical. Its dark, unblinking eyes are the cold programming of an apex predator, its forked tongue tasting the air for chemical cues. For this ultimate showdown, we imagine a battleground where their territories overlap. In this shared arena, the ancient signals of predator and prey are exchanged. A shed snakeskin, a single iridescent feather. Both now know they are not alone. The peahen's posture stiffens, a low warning in her throat. The mamba's tongue flicks rapidly, detecting the scent of a nesting site. It changes direction, now moving with a deadly purpose, a dark river flowing straight toward the source. A line is about to be drawn. Hidden masterfully beneath a bush lies the ultimate prize, a clutch of large, pale eggs. A future bloodline, sacred and incredibly vulnerable. For the peahen, this is not a territory or a meal. It is everything. Her entire genetic legacy lies vulnerable in this scrape in the earth. But for the serpent, instinct has only one directive. The nest is not a legacy, it is a source of high-protein fuel. An irresistible prize. As the dark, coffin-shaped head rises from the grass, the peahen's head snaps up. The standoff begins. The peahen's pupil dilates with maternal fury. The mamba's eye is a black, emotionless void, registering the mother only as an obstacle. The peahen rises, flaring her wings and hissing a menacing warning. The mamba rears back, its mouth gaping to reveal the terrifying, inky black interior. The threat is returned. The world holds its breath, suspended in a moment of imminent violence. The peafowl is a social creature, finding safety in numbers. In a group, or muster, their collective vigilance is a powerful defense. But a nesting peahen is isolated, forced to make a lone stand. She is not a career killer, she is a royal guard. Her instincts are honed for one purpose, to defend the bloodline. She is not a warrior by trade, but becomes one when her nest, her throne, is threatened. Her strategy is controlled chaos and psychological warfare. She will fan her tail and flare her wings to appear massive and intimidating. The famous eye spots are not just for show, they create a hypnotic field designed to confuse a predator, making it hard to focus on a single strike point. This is followed by bluff charges and stabbing kicks with her spurs. It's a multi-layered defense, psychological shock followed by physical assault, designed to overwhelm and drive an attacker away. The Black Mamba's mindset is the polar opposite. A solitary hunter, its shyness evaporates when provoked. This is not a warrior, it is a professional assassin, its life dedicated to the science of a single, perfect strike. It moves with terrifying speed then becomes perfectly still, blending into the shadows, waiting with unnerving patience. Its strategy is pure, lethal efficiency. It doesn't fight, it assassinates, ending the conflict before it can truly begin. Its threat display is not a bluff, but a final, chilling warning. It rears up, its inky black mouth gaping open, the last thing many victims ever see. The attack is a masterclass in economy of motion. One bite. A cocktail of toxins delivered with surgical precision in less than a heartbeat. It will ignore the peahen's display, seeking the quickest opening. The secret isn't just the venom, it's the unparalleled speed of its delivery. This is a clash of minds. The peahen displays adaptive, maternal intelligence, the ability to strategize and take calculated risks. The mamba operates on millions of years of perfected, hardwired instinct. It is strategy born from love, against a lethal program written by time itself. The battle begins not with a sound, but with a silence. The peahen stands as a wall of maternal fury, hissing a low warning. The mamba rears up, its black mouth a gaping void, the final threat issued. The world holds its breath, the cold, calculating eye of the serpent locked on its target. The mamba explodes forward, a blur of muscle. But the peahen reacts with astonishing agility. Instead of retreating, she leaps straight up, a chaotic flurry of beating wings. The fangs slice through empty air, snapping shut on nothing. She lands nimbly, pivoting to face her foe, blazing with defiance. Round 1 goes to the defender. She presses the attack, charging to kick with her spurs. The mamba's reflexes are supernatural, flowing backwards to evade the blow by an inch. The fight becomes a deadly waltz. The snake strikes, the bird leaps and counters. She beats her wings, stirring dust to disorient the serpent, searching for one clean shot. The mamba weaves, looking for one mistake. Then, the turning point. The mamba feints low. As the peahen reacts, it redirects its attack with impossible speed. The maneuver has sealed her fate. She leaps, but a split second too late. Fangs sink deep into the muscle of her thigh. For an instant, they are connected in a lethal embrace. The mamba detaches, its work done. The venom has been delivered. A shriek of pain and rage. Knowing her time is short, the peahen is fueled by a final, primal fury. She launches into the air, not to dodge, but to deliver one last, crushing blow. As she descends, she brings both legs down like twin hammers. The spurs connect with the mamba's head with a sickening crack. The serpent convulses, then lies still. The assassin is dead. The royal guard is victorious. But against the Black Mamba, there are no clean victories. She sways as the fast-acting neurotoxin begins its devastating work. With her last strength, she stumbles back to her nest, crawling to cover the clutch one final time. The light fades from her eyes. She did not fight for survival, but for succession. A life given for many. In the great theater of the wild, there is no greater victory, and no more profound sacrifice.